Today's episode is so exciting, brown women. We're going to talk about something that you would have never thought was causing inflammation, and it's right there in your house. Today, we're going to talk about your detergent. Is your detergent toxic? Stay tuned and find out more.
Hey, brown beauties.
Welcome to Living Inflammation Free with me, Andretta Robinson, your functional nutrition health coach.
And I'm Akilah Harvey.
We are your mother-daughter hosts, bringing two different generations together bi-weekly to give you easy, actionable steps to help rid your body of chronic inflammation. Hey, brown babes. Andretta here. My sidekick will be here shortly. She's running a little bit behind, and we didn't want to hold up production. So we're going to get started today because I have a lot to say about our subject matter, because who would have ever thought that your household detergent could cause inflammation in your body? Because who thinks about it? I mean, you go to the store and some people just grab the least expensive detergent on the shelf. I've seen people in the stores actually reading labels, or people with, sensitive skin, they may buy the sensitive skin version, and then when you go to the store now, you only see about 2 or 3 brands, and they are under disguise of other names, and they're all owned by the same company, but you may see those same brands. Well, today we're going to talk about some detergents that are not toxic, and we're going to talk about why they're toxic. So you may not realize how many problems your detergent has been secretly causing you and your family until you upgrade, to toxic-free detergents. So how does a detergent work? It works by removing the dirt, stains, and odors from your clothing and other fabrics, with a combination of chemical and mechanical processes. So, most people just want their detergent to work, just get the dirt out. And if you got boys, my God, you want to get dirt and odors out. I remember my mother, she relied on Tide. Tide had her sold. I had 2 brothers that did nothing but play sports. I could smell their clothes from the laundry room. Okay. So she would throw in Tide, but she also would throw in peroxide in the inside there as well. And then one time I thought I smelled some ammonia. I don't know. I was like, Mom, what's going on here? She's like, it's bad. So we really, really, really just want detergents that are going to remove dirt and stain and odors. So we just want them to work. But did you ever stop to think about what ingredients are in your laundry detergent? Have you ever thought about how they could be making you and your family sick? Because they contain chemicals that can be toxic and inflammatory to humans. Here are some examples of what's in your detergent. Phosphates. Most and many detergents contain phosphates, which cause harmful algal blooms. So it actually also phosphates, and you've heard of it. If you took your chemical class, you remember they used to talk about phosphates. They're just very harmful. Some of them are. And then they also contain fragrances. Now, you would think, okay, a fragrance, how can a fragrance harm me? Well, a lot of them have chemicals in them that are irritating to your skin, which irritates your respiratory system. Remember, what you put on your body goes through your skin and goes into your blood. Okay, so then I want you to think about enzymes. Some laundry detergents contain enzymes that could be irritating to the skin and respiratory system, particularly for those who got asthma or allergies. So you got asthma, allergies. Did I forget to turn my phone off here? I believe I did. I'm going to take a pause here for 1 second and turn off this phone. This is live, but you know what? It's real life, right? Real life, we leave our phones on. So I'm going to turn this off so it will not be interrupting us. Okay, there we go. Now, also sodium lauryl sulfite. That's very common to find in detergents too. Again, irritating your skin, your eyes, and your respiratory system. And then, who don't want their clothes to be bright? We all do. So now they've got these dyes and optical brighteners. Now, they don't have no cleaning power, but they act like a fluorescent whitening agent, and they are designed to brighten your clothes, masking that yellow of the plastic and clothing fibers. So they also include those ingredients in your detergent. So, why is it best to avoid them? Many of them contain chemical substances. One of them is called benzene, which is totally unacceptable according to the experts. Benzene represents an elevated risk in cancer. It also can disrupt your reproductive system. Hello, women trying to have babies. You wonder why. And we ain't gonna talk about bleach. Now, if you in the black household, you got some bleach somewhere. You know, we live and die and swear by some bleach. I mean, I don't think I stopped using bleach until I was an adult, and I'm talking a much, much older adult, okay? Because my mama and daddy had me believing that if you didn't put no bleach on it, it wasn't clean. Well, bleach is highly toxic and it's corrosive. Have you ever combined bleach with another chemical and just, I hope you didn't, because you could actually, I mean, bleach is so toxic. If you ever put bleach and combine it with certain things like ammonia, I've seen people combine it and they can't even stay in the room. I'll be honest with you, I don't even keep it in the house. I think I have a small bottle of bleach in my garage because I don't know, because I think I'm supposed to have bleach, but it's highly toxic and it causes so many problems. It makes your skin itchy. You know how you get in and out of the pool, and sometimes they have that chlorine bleach in the pools, and you get out and you start scratching. It's the same thing. So now it's going through your blood. It irritates your skin. And we're not going to even talk about the irreparable damage to marine life, okay? But these are carcinogenic products, and they are all in detergents. There's another ingredient in there called 1,4-dioxane or something like that. I may be saying it wrong. If Keela was here, she would love to correct me. But it's a carcinogenic byproduct of the way they manufacture laundry detergent ingredients. So if you turn over the back of your detergent, you probably will see some of these items. I'm pretty sure. That's why it's important to read the labels and don't just grab the front billboard. I call that front product of every product the billboard. And so the back of it is where you want to concentrate. So it's important to read it. So why should you switch to a non-toxic laundry detergent, and will it get your clothes clean? I mean, you want fresh towels, you want that fresh and clean feel, but do you want to coat them with those synthetic chemicals that could potentially cause problems for you and your loved ones over time? No, we want real good smelling, great smelling, non-toxic laundry detergent brands. I'm going to give you some to look for. Are they going to be on your grocery store shelf? Probably not. Okay. You're probably going to have to go online, and you're probably going to find a lot of them on our good old friend Amazon website. So why not choose a safer bet? So we did some research, but I'm going to tell you some brands that are recommended for the best non-toxic detergents. And when I give you some, now I'm going to tell you what I use. I love Melaleuca. What is that? Melaleuca, and it's spelled, and we'll have it in the show notes. Let me mess up the spelling. I think it's Melaluca. It's a brand that you have to have. It's a multi-level marketing. Of course, I'm not part of I don't have time for multi-level marketing, but I do buy my detergent every month. It's delivered to my front door, and it is one of the greatest brands I've had. There is one you'll also see on the shelf now called Free and Clear. It's a very popular laundry detergent brand. And because the name is Free and Clear, you think, oh, I'm getting a good detergent. Nope, not. It's been linked to everything from allergies and dry skin all the way to cancer. You've seen Free and Clear. I know you've seen it. I think it's owned by Tide, too. But it's got chemicals in it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for that name. The billboard, Free and Clear. So Anyway, let me continue on. I want to tell you some more of these detergents that you can buy besides Melaleuca. What you could do is go to melaleuca.com and you'll find it. But I'm going to give you some more that we've researched, recommended brands that are down better for you, because we don't want you to have organ damage and all those other things. So here's one, Branch Basics. Now, let me tell you about Branch Basics. I have some of that in my house as well. They send you what you're going to get. You're going to get a liquid. And it's the same liquid that's used for everything. You can wash your dishes with it. You can wash your clothes with it. I know that's what I said too when I first got it. I was like, are you serious? But let me tell you something. It comes concentrated and you just make the strength whatever you would like for it to be. And then they have a powder if you need extra strength. But Branch Basics, I've had my Branch Basics now for almost 6 months because it's so concentrated. The cost savings in buying it and putting it in the bottles for spraying it to clean and also to wash your clothes with is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You'll save so much money by buying it and diluting it yourself. And it doesn't have a fragrance. It's clean. Excuse me. If you want a good smelling one, you need the one called Attitude. Attitude. If you're just looking for the smell, because some people when they take their clothes out, they just want that smell. If you want to get one that's unscented and fragrance free too, besides Branch Basics, you got Grab Green. Grab Green. Again, we're going to have all of these in our show notes, so you'll be able to go find them. And then if you are conscious of the waste and plastic, Blue Land is a good one. It comes in a little small pouch, so it doesn't even have plastic, but it's good for people who are conscious of the ecosystem. And then, of course, the most affordable, and I've told you guys about Thrive Market before. Thrive Market is an online shop where you can go and find way cheaper than Whole Foods or any of these health stores out here. Thrive Market is cheaper. It comes quickly. They have a brand called Rosie. It's nice. You'll like it. Now, if you just want something organic, because sometimes I want it just a pure organic line, there's one called Happy Earth. The best laundry powder, is Meloria. Then, some of y'all like pods. I'm not a big pod fan because, again, I'm trying to get rid of this plastic. But there is one that doesn't contain chemicals. Excuse me, pardon me. It's called Drops. And then if you're still using laundry sheets, which you shouldn't be using, because I know y'all heard it on the news about how the laundry sheets, especially the ones you put in the dryer, contain a chemical that gets on the clothes that is carcinogenic and can cause cancer. So if you're still doing that, stop it. But here's an alternative if you want sheets, because some people just like sheets. It's called Eco Roots. Eco Roots is organic, no toxic ingredients. And if you got to have sheets, that's the one you want to use. Now, if you got boys and you like, none of this is going to work for me, I need something that's going to be tough. There's one called Dirty Labs. Again, Dirty Labs can get rid of all that sweat and odors and the tough stains. And if you got a baby, don't fall for that one on the shelf that says babies, by the way. I ain't going to call no names, but don't fall for it. But there is one that you can find online called Healthy Baby. Beautiful, non-toxic. Get your baby's clothes clean and smelling good. Again, it's called Healthy Baby. And then we got Molly Suds. You probably seen Molly Sud. It's for those delicates. If you really got, we sometimes we got to wash our little delicates a little delicate. So Molly Suds is good for that. And if you're like me and you got hard water, because I live in an area where the water is so hard that sometimes even these beautiful brands that I've mentioned don't work, there's a brand called Truly Free. Truly Free comes concentrated. And again, you take it and you can, stretch it out, but it will work beautifully in hard water. So all those brands I just gave you, Truly Free and all of those, are online. You're not going to find them on your grocery store shelf. I'm just going to be honest with you. However, if you are a Target fan, and y'all know who I'm talking about Target, they actually have one on the shelf called 9 Elements. Okay, so you can go to Target and find you a toxic-free detergent that's non-inflammatory called the letter 9, number 9, Elements. And then Walmart got one too. Yeah, I know y'all still shopping at Walmart. It's called Go by Green Shield Organic. Go by Green Shield. So those brands are the safest natural detergent brands that actually work. Now, all that may be overwhelming, but there's no shortage of natural, non-toxic, great-smelling laundry soaps and detergents on the market. So find them, use them, and tell us about it. Don't forget to find us. Okay, look, you guys, we need you to download us. We need you to join us. We need your voice. I think we give great content. I've heard from some of you guys. You've emailed us and told us that we give you great content, but I need to hear from more of you. We are going to be here. We're not going anywhere. Every other week, we're going to be bringing you great information to keep your body anti-inflammatory. So I want to make sure that you just tune in. Find us everywhere. If Keela was here, this would be her job. She would tell you where to find us. But we're everywhere. Just look for Living Inflammation Free by Brown Women Wellness. And thank you guys so much for tuning in for this episode. And I hope to hear from you and see you soon.
Thank you for listening to Living Inflammation Free, sponsored by Brown Women Wellness. If you want to know more about us and our podcast, check us out over on our website at brownwomenwellness.com or livinginflammationfree.com. Join our Facebook group at Living Inflammation Free, and coming soon, our Brown Women Wellness community group. And remember, we are not doctors, and any information shared by us is not medical advice. Please always follow your doctor's advice.
And don't forget to rate and review our podcast and let us know what you loved about this week's episode. And please subscribe to wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.
Don't forget to find us across all social platforms at Brown Women Wellness or at Living Inflammation Free. As always, show notes with links to what we talked about today in this week's episode will be in the description box. Talk soon, babes.